All right, here we are for the final quest in the chain. It's called The Final Draw. All right, so let's talk to Talara. Estelar Thalan recouped his losses, returned his deck. Well, okay. I think he learned when to cut his losses. Where's the next deck? Patient Small One. Silverclaw would like to meet you in person. Congratulate you on your achievement. He sent his steward here to bring you to his palace. Speak with Clerigo. He's a kobold. He's so enthusiastic. I'll ask the kobold to take me to my reward. It's not going to be a great thing for me, I don't think. I smell betrayal. Let's see what happens. Hello, Esmar. You got decks from dragons, yes? Good. Silverclaw, very impressed. Wants to meet you up at the palace. Way up in clouds. Castle in the Clouds. Isn't there a Studio Ghibli film like this? One of my favorites. Where did Silverclaw get that? Castle built by cloud giants. Long time ago. Silverclaw, come here. Get cloud giants to work for him. Now it's Silverclaw's palace. Clerigo, run it. Hold on a minute. You run this Sky Palace? Yep. Silverclaw made Clerigo his steward because he knows Clerigo bestest kobold of all kobolds. And smart. Smart. Okay. Why am I wanted at the palace? Silverclaw went to meet you, say thank you in person, and maybe give you a shiny as a reward. You say something about surprise. You ready to go to Silverclaw's palace? Yeah, let's go. I know what the surprise is gonna be. The surprise is gonna be trouble. I'm gonna have to fight a silver dragon. That's interesting. All right. Let's do the things. Get the wreck. Get the druid.
You've arrived at the Silver Dragon's
First of
lair,
all, can I
high
jump
up
off
in the
this? I
clouds.
can. And what
Now to
happens?
collect your
Do I
reward
die?
for
I'll
retrieving
restart if
all
I
of
die.
the decks.
No, I didn't think I was going to die. Hey. Leave my familiar alone, chick. All right. I'm going to go in already buffed up and loaded for bear because I'm not that dumb. I do not have the trust. Silver dragon or no silver dragon, I do not have the trusting. Do you think there's a secret or something maybe around the outside here? No. Okay. There's invisible walls. That's a shame. There's that lovely ledge all around the edge. It looks like it could go around and like reveal secrets. But alas, I don't think I'm going to be in trouble until I talk to the dragon.
You've arrived. Follow the ramps to the upper level. Then take the doorway to the north. That will lead you to me.
There's a lot of other doors here I want to check out. Oh, look, there's a cloud giant. Wonder if he's got something to say. Stranger! Master's expecting you on the level above. The ramps leading up are just outside this chamber. Once on the upper level, go through the door to the north. I'll bring you to the audience chamber. Go back out of this room. Go up the ramp. Then head north. Got it. Oh. No warning. No Hint. And we're just at the beginning of a quest. You know, something's going to happen. Let's double check all these. This is the other side. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Just double checking, looking for secrets. You got to do these things when you're an adventurer. All right. If I go down there, I can't get back, can I? I'll just go. Oh. Oh, there's more giants in here than I realized. This is that room. Oh. And he says the same thing. That's kind of boring. All right. All right. I see. Boy, they're just being pushy about this. They're like, nope, no, you must do what we tell you to do. All right. Read all the notes. Well, there's the first one, Silver Claw's journal. My plan has played out quite well. Oh, we got a plan. The decks stolen by those foolish dragons have been collected. They thought they could outsmart me, claim the power for their own. Of course they failed. The decks were always destined to be returned to me, their rightful owner. Now I have the decks back. I can move on to the next step of my plan. Shall I succeed? Of course. That has been foretold. It's only a matter of time. Well, I mean, at least he's confident, right? Sir Claw Lorswick
smiles as you enter the room. A pleasure to finally meet you in person. My subordinates tell me you made short work of retrieving the decks. Well done. I do so love working with professionals. It's tricky work dealing with these cards. There's always the temptation to use them for your own ends. Yet, you never gave in. That makes it much easier to do what I must do now. To do what the prophecy demands. With all the decks returned to me, I can at last assume my proper place in the throne. My place is the master of all decks. My place is the master of all Eberron. And that leaves you as loose end. My apologies for this. Predictable. As the last adversary falls, a small voice comes from the gate.
This way! This way! Lugo can help!
What a big surprise! Wow, a silver dragon trying to be master of all the world and conquer and stuff? That's unusual. What you doing down here? It's not treasure room. Silverclaw, tell Clergo he reward you with shinies in the treasure room, then destroy those tricksy magic key decks. Yeah, he lied. Silverclaw wants to use the decks to control Eberron, and he just tried to kill me. I'm guessing he's under control of a card. Oops, wrong button. What? This very bad. Wait. Clerigo know what to do. You go back up to top. Go to treasure room through audience chamber. You distract dragon with fight. Then Clerigo get the decks and use them to make Silverclaw see sense. Right. I'll head back up, distract the dragon. You get the decks. Open the door.
Clergo yips at you excitedly.
Huh, go through Warrens. Huh, then up to top of castle. Oh, there you find Vault and Dragon. Keep Dragon distracted. I get cards for you from inside Vault. Clergo believe in you, even if you're not as big as giant shiny dragon.
Clergo believes in me. Even I'm not as big as Shiny Dragon. Well, that's great. Oh, oh, that was a lot. Okay.
Don't forget your old shipmate. Rolly, 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 riodo. Your shipmate has run aground.
Unfair. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Wait a minute. Why is there Sog Hollow moss in here? If there's not a long swim. That's weird. Normally they only put that Sog Hollow stuff in there if there's a long swim. I feel like I've missed something, but search turned up nothing. I've got a pretty good search, so I guess I'm just gonna have to roll with it. Maybe someone will figure something out. Maybe it'll be me. I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's all paying off at last. All the study, all the work to craft the decks, everything I did to manipulate those idiots is coming to fruition, and everything I learned from the draconic prophecy will come true. I've already used the decks to augment my power, Soon, absolute victory will be mine. I mean, fairly appropriate that they should one-shot a rat.
The
giant.
storm giant lets out an incredulous huff when he sees you enter the observation deck. To the ground with a thunderous crash.
Eric the Tempest. Prism 14 diamond? Sure. Cool. Nice. All right. This seems to be a fragment of the draconic prophecy. There are some lines you cannot make out, but one paragraph has been underlined and circled. That's a funny thing to think about in a prophecy, but okay. Decks of many cards forged of power and fear, from which thou shalt draw with dreams and hopes. Some shall win, some shall lose in those pursuits, but the one whose wish draws closest to the heart shall rise above all the rest. Yes. These guys are shooting lightning bolts at me and stuff. You know, likey that. You do not like to be lightning bolted. puzzle. All right. This can only go that way. This could go either way. I think it needs to go this way. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. This turns. That's nice.
You've made it back to the castle proper.
Easy peasy.
Now to ascend to the top floor and confront the insane silver dragon.
Insane silver dragon. Lots of koboldios. Well, let's peek into all the rooms. Okay. I'll definitely come back to here when I need the shrine, which might not be too long. The traitorous dragons I hired to craft my decks almost ruined everything. I should have been more discerning in who I chose to help. It was such an important task. No matter. I will prevail because the prophecy declares it. The other dragons were too blind to see that. Only a fool reads some prophecy and then waits for it to happen. Isn't that what lady says in yeah. The Cult of the Dragon? Yeah. In the ruins of what's it called? Y'all know. Cult of the Dracolich. Oh man. Dominated, huh? Oh. Whoopsie. Let's actually pick that stuff up before I run away. All right. Probably more things to fight that way, but let's go take a look at everything anyway. Let's look through the whole place. I want to check through every corridor, every room, all of it. I'm just guessing it's two separate paths you can go. Oh, look, you gotta go down both sides to get all the journals. The only thing still standing between me and my destiny are those adventurers. They've outlived their purpose and must be dealt with. Perhaps Clerigo can help me with that, but I won't hold my breath. My kobold servants can only do so much, given their limited intellect. Dealing with this requires more mind, more metal. Yeah, okay. And there's only a shrine on one side. All right. I guess I'll go hit that shrine.
Best grab some shut-eye before the next
All
storm
right.
strikes.
That is not a buff. All right, let's go. I am glad that I looked into all the rooms. Would have missed one of the notes. Hmm.
A walkway has been extended across the pitfall, allowing passage to the door on the far side.
Of course. Oh, let's get up. Let's get healed, because boy, those things hit hard.
The last of the defenders falls, and the door to the vault area opens.
Yeah, I don't want to fall. That would, frog, what, that right there is a Looney Tunes frog. He hasn't looked down yet. And of course there's shrines here. That makes sense, but I don't really need them now. Alright, Rat, you can stay here. Silverclaw, what are you doing?
Silverclaw
maybe
regards you with a sneer. You? Again? I confess, nothing about this has played out as I expected. First, my fellow dragons stole the other decks, arrogantly thinking they could deal themselves a winning hand. And now, you assume that you can do the same. But you'll fail, just as they did. It was I who found the secret of prophecy. It was I who ordered the Dex mate to bring it to fruition. It was I who used them to enhance my power. The prophecy declares that I am the one who will rise above the rest. And now I'll prove it by dealing out your destiny. drifting over.
Another shipmate lost to the deep.
Oh, hey. Why are you back to full health? That's not what I asked for. Those sound like they are hurtful.
The world seems to calm as an aggravated Clergo bends over to pick up a card and says,
Stupid deck. I wish they never even met me!
what happened. The decks vanish and his powers fade. Yet nonetheless, the dragon lets out a determined roar, pressing one final attack.
But the prophecy! Was it not about me?
Doesn't look like it, pal.
Silverclaw took a gamble and lost. With his
It's
debts
time to
unmade,
go
you've
now.
escaped the fate the
Pull
dragon had
away
planned for
your
you
anchor.
and the rest of Eberron.
Alright, so there's probably not any secrets in this room at this point, but let's just run around. What's up, Clergo? Clergo, make mistake, make decks vanish, but is that good? Now, Silverclaw, never make decks do their tricksy tricks again, and Silverclaw not around to yell at Clergo anymore. Yes, that's good. Okay. Thanks for the help, Clergo. Trust me, it worked out for the best.
Clergo helping!
Yes. Clergo helping. Okay. I mean... wow, these things don't really seem to be worth the effort to loot. Still run the rat through here just in case. All right. Let's see what's in the inbox. Nothing. Tra-la-la. I don't have the shards to re-roll, so I'm not gonna. Well, that's it. That's the whole set. Let's see. This last quest. I like the map layout. It had some extra stuff to it. It was neat. It was interesting to get to fight a silver dragon. I don't think we've ever done that before. I've wanted to fight a silver dragon a couple times when that one in the marketplace lands on me and knocks me across the dang map. But I don't think we've ever fought a silver dragon before. So that's cool. I don't think I can give this one A. I mean, the aesthetics are an A. The story's kind of a B. Entertainment factor is pretty good, actually. Kind of a B. I think it's a solid B, honestly. Oh, let's see. Still curious about that rim around the castle on the outside. I wonder if I can get out there. How do I get there? Oh, crap. I mean, it's probably pointless. There was an invisible wall, but man. I just kind of want to, you know? I did all the listed optionals. There we go. All right, I wonder if I can use my, oh. Yeah, disappointing. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and believe that there's no hidden secrets out there. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. They invisible walled us. That's usually a sign they're like, they don't want you going there. All right, so as a quest pack in general, I do kind of like the plot twist at the end. Although it wasn't that hard to see coming. I think overall, I'm going to give it a solid B. But Silver Claw has fallen, but I thought he was the one mentioned in the prophecy. I thought he would rise above all. It seems I was wrong about everything. Don't be the same. Yes, I see now. In the end, the sheer randomness of the deck of many things will ruin any who believe they can make it their servant. I'll make sure Silverclaw notes about making the decks are destroyed. You've done well by uncovering Silverclaw's folly, Tompkin. I will remember your bravery in uncovering the truth. Better the truth than gambling on a lie. This is the reward? Whatever. Why would... That's awful. That's weird. You see that? That was like... Huh. I bet that's a bug. All right, everybody. Yeah, so overall, I'm going to give the whole quest pack a B. B minus. It's not bad. Not bad. I wish the gear were better. It really did not do good with the named gear. There's like one item in there that I want, other than Sun and Moon augments, which is disappointing. But, whatever. It was still fun. Still beautiful. The last three were at least interesting too in their own right. They had some interesting stories going on, some interesting optionals and things to do. So yeah, it was fun. All right, y'all. Hey, I really hope that this fever goes away and leaves me alone. I feel like it's getting better. But y'all, I have been sick for 22 days with an illness that everybody's got and no one gets sick from. So weird. Anyway, yeah. Hey, appreciate y'all coming here with your eyeballs, checking out my videos. Hope to see you on one of my streams here pretty soon. It looks like there's like I'm gonna get a giveaway code for this quest pack, which I will give away live on one of my streams soon, as well as 100 DDO store point codes as per usual every month. So thank you very much. I hope to see you out there. And hey, remember, as you crawl through the dungeon of life, I hope that there's always a rare drop in the treasure chest that you open. I pray that the traps never get you. And I trust that you always shall emerge victorious. Stay well, my friends.